What is poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Apologies that we've had a couple of days off, but your boy has been busy. We got Purple Hybrid getting busy. This is week 1 of AD01, which is why the Beowulfmon is off to the side, but we did not have 4 Beowulfmon, so it just made more sense to play with 4 proxies and have a Beowulf to explain it on the other side. And we got Leopardmon on the right side. This one may be more of a fight. Who's to say? Pomumon does kind of rock people's fade. And this, I call it Purple Hybrid. You can see a MagnaGarurumon there. It might be Blue Hybrid. It's really hard to say. Yellow Hybrid. It is a hybrid of some sort. Thunder Gun. We're going to make a Terriermon, obviously get the rehatch, and then get a Pomumon in the back, because we get to keep turn. And you could just make Medieval Gallimon. I don't condone it, but I wouldn't not recommend it. We are going to push up. And, yeah, we're just going to have to make it work. It sucks. For 3 into low A. Okay, trash the Beowulf. Then we crack the boost, then swang. Then we get to go into Beowulf. I thought we went at cost minus, but I guess not enough. We get to swing in. End of attack, we get a Koichi. And then we get to load up the source in order to draw a card. And then we do end that way. Honestly, not terrible. I could have sworn this thing costs. I could have sworn he would keep turn off of that. But maybe it does cost 3. We are just going to immediately try and game the +6, and then we are going to play out a body off of it. And then, do we get the Tamer? No Tamer. So we're just going to end up passing over, pitch off a Velga. So yeah, this is definitely Purple Hybrid, based on the fact that we've got the Koichis and we have the Velgas and stuff. Man, Pomumon's going to be real annoying for this. Well, I guess not. Like, Dustmon Velga is going to do what it does best. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, with so few Tamers, I don't really know what you do into this position. I guess maybe we get, like, a rookie down, but it just doesn't do anything. And, like, we have a little... I think we're missing just a little bit too much memory to get much value out of, like, Dusk Velga. Yes, we get to cycle the Koichi, which is nice, but this red rookie's not really doing much. These Ukos also still kind of stuck. If we play an Uko down, it does just kind of die. Looks like we're going to try and go for Veemon. It does give us the Trio Tame. Wait, does he not give us the Trio Tamer? There we go. Draw one, trash one. We are going to suspend. We're going to get the Koichi out. And now we get the Trio Tamer. So put these two. And then, yeah, just play Gazimon, attempt to memory block, which isn't really going to matter because, like, it's just going to get punched. And then we'll get all of the win a battle things. Swing, suspend Pomu, unsuspend, punch. It won a battle. Well, I mean, also punched a Digimon, so it will get the Terriermon effects there as well if we wanted it to. And Toge, because recognizing that Pomu's not going to do all that much. Yep, 2 draws. Off the Kuro, then we're going to swang. Gives us Shoto for 1. Oh, not swing, rather. Alright, so Uko. Then we're going to choose to use the JP Koichi, and then we also got the Koichi as well. The cool thing as well is that you get to use the Koichi to gain a memory, and then you get to just pick up the card you pitched immediately. Looks like we're going to get the draw off the Shoto. Oh, never mind. No, we are not. But, yep. Unsurprising. Not going to get much value out of the actual Ukomon swing. Just kind of using it in order to get the Vortex done with. But, like... yeah. Swing. Turn into Velga for 0. Both going to mill 2. Honestly, not that big. Ooh, add back the MagnaGarurumon. Hit a Palmon. End of attack. Going to pop itself. Give us the Analog Youth, which is interesting. Do lose 2 Tamers in the process, but definitely try and pick up. We found a Louis off that as well, so we can kind of super extend. Gonna go into Beetle off of the JP, and then we're gonna go Beetle, cost -2, go into Beowulf, attempt to -4, and then we have jamming. Are we gonna swing in? Yeah, swing in. End of attack. We're gonna give out the memory setter. I like this. Get the load up to get draw 2. And then when this gets punched by Vortex, you get to get the value out there as well. So we'll be gaining the memory at start of main. So this sets up quite nicely, prioritizing getting the tamer out of this, the memory setter. Because presumably she is going to push the damage. There's no reason not to. Yeah, play the level 3, and then we're going to get to go straight in. We're going to swing in, and we're going to attempt to battle it. We can try and barrier the first one, but we're going to choose to play out the JP. Double load to draw a card, and then we get to play the Koichi from hand, and then one from trash as well. So he does spit out the clown card. Now this is 4 tamers. Analog youth, gain 2. So we get 1 check. Yeah, we get 1 check and we get a lot of pretty good value out of this. Really good position to be in now. We're going to get the hatch, and then we are going to start of main, get the load up, which is going to take us to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. This may be on old information. This was... I think this is before we knew that you couldn't target. Actually, no, I guess it's not that bad, because you can go... Koichi, Takuya, JP. Yeah, I think we have enough. I think 4 is actually correct there. We do get to swing in with the Dustmon. Dustmon obviously going to make Velga here. We're going to pop this Palmon. 5 cards left in deck. Is he going to deck himself out? We still haven't found a way to... Like, we still have to find an additional swing past this Vortex. We're going to go Koichi. Attempt to swing. Make Velga. Both going to mill everything, add back the Dusk, and then she's going to get the block. Then on delete. Oh, these Koichis can't swing. That is still probably fine, because no Strabies here, which is a bit unfortunate. But we do have Dusk. Oh, we have Blinding Ray. That's sick. Okay, and then we get to make MagnaGarurumon in order to set up. Put 1 to the bottom of security from sources, and then we can swing this thing, right? Magna. Ah, we jack raiding? Yeah, we're going to jack raid just to play it safe. Surely we're not overcooking this, right? When Digimon attack by adding top security cards to your hand, this Digimon unsuspend. So we can try and punch through. The problem is just like... We don't have jamming or barrier or anything. So this is... When it swings, I can't remember if we've already procced the unsuspend. We're going to go into Dustmon here. Swing the Dustmon. And then we get to go into Velga. We're going to mill 3. And then 13k, unsuspend, and battle. I feel like we've overcooked this, no? Gonna play straight back out. This Digimon still can't attack. We're gonna swing, block. On delete, we do get to float, but unless we have a Gigasmon, which would be crazy. If we had Gigasmon, like, he's the greatest to ever do it. Oh, we do have Analog Youth. Oh, Louis! Louis gonna come out, game back. Wait, how does she unsuspend again? Yeah, this is gonna be block. The rookie gonna gain 1, but it's just not gonna be enough. We cannot make our way through.
Matrix Digivolution.
Hi YouTube, it's probably about time I did one of these again. If you're seeing this, that means you are not a member and you may also not be subscribed. You should check and see if you're subscribed. A lot of people watch my content daily and don't actually subscribe. Check and see if you're one of those people. It might even be glowing for you under the video. But yeah, I'm here to just say consider joining the members. For joining as little as £1 a month, you can dodge these for the rest of watching Digimon on my channel. And you can support the channel and help us do close to daily as I can for Digimon. Appreciate everyone that's been through everything with us in 2025 was an awesome year, and hopefully I want to be able to do a lot more cool stuff in 2026. So with your support, it makes it possible to be able to branch out and do other things. So yeah, it took me 10 days into the new year to record a new sponsor segment, but yeah, if you're seeing this, that means there was no other sponsor, so please consider supporting me. Bye. Whilst we do get shuffled up, I do want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. As a reminder, your support does go a long way, and apologies again for the little break in content, but our members, who are going to be the first people to see the new content, for as little as £1 a month, could be like the names on screen. Get access to ad-free content, dodge the mid-rolls. But at the top, we do have our ultimates. Lee, Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Brad, King of Knights, Star Albert, Rich Life, Sacred Armour, Matthew Bowen, and Zachariah Nolan. And it looks like we got Ukomon to go first, and then pick up Medieval Gallantmon. Do have to swing this Ukomon because if it's sideways, then Palmon does close it, but we're just going to take ourselves off board, get the extra value off of the QP, and then we get to try and go as low as we can with the Koichi and the second Ukomon. Toge going to give us a 0 cost me, so W. And we still preserve our training here. Now we're going to use it. Go into the Lila, let's go gambling. Add a Vortextramon. Because it does find 6 or higher. A card as old as that. Still talking about 6 or higher. What did they know? I guess it was supposed to find Chaosmon or something. Pretty expensive to go into the Leopard X. Not going to get as much value from it, but the idea is that this threatens Vortex next turn. We do find a Dustmon though, get the hatch, do pitch the Velga, so this actually will full clear. We're gonna swing in, pitch the Lobo, and then gonna make Dust make purple, and then this is swing, make Velga. Both players mill 2, and then it dies on the check. That's so unfortunate, which means we cannot clear the Leopard X. That's so sick. That is so sick. Yeah, that does it. I think I would have preferred to see Defense of the Ancients played here or something, just to try and set it up. But yeah, this sucks. This genuinely sucks. If that had lived its check, the end of attack pops Toge, Toge pop Leopard X, and we're in like an amazing position, but can't beat Vortex on board, can't beat Vortex in security apparently. So yep, a Leopardmon and Green Ranger do be about to start ranging. Reduce cost of 2, make Vortex keep turn, can just do its own thing. You can go Leopard for reduced cost. Leopard give us the Namake, and then suspend. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, suspend with the Namake in order to give the Vortex protection, and then the Vortex gets to suspend the Namake in order to not to unsuspend and then go from there. So yeah, pretty clean. And then you just one cost pass with the Leopard X. Again, this board exists only because Velga died in security. We do get to Vortex in, doesn't hit anything crazy in security, and now everything has blocker. Like we can bounce. We are gonna get to start a main gain, and then we get to load up 2. So we get to go to 4 off of this. Well, that is a Jet-Sulfimon. That's very funny. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna go into Dust. I guess we just try and do what we can. Yeah, there's 2 level 4, so you change the color. Choosing to change the color of the tamer. Interesting. I wasn't sure if we were going to try and choose the Galemon, because then the Grand Gale would go. It doesn't matter because we're going to get battled anyway by this Vortex. Yeah, I don't know what this deck does once Vortex comes down. I just don't see how you play around it. Kind of just die. It is really big and unaffected and really big. You'd have to make like multiple Duskmons so Ovelga could go crazy. We're gonna Blinding Ray just to try. Make Lobo. That's, well, check security, put it back. And then, yeah, we are just gonna scoop. They're gonna play some friendlies after this, but yeah, that was locals finals. It's the first week of AD. You got week 2 coming up very, very soon, so make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. It's good to be back doing daily Digimon content. We just did something for our champion members for episode 67 as bonus content, and today's your birthday, and happy birthday. Happy birthday again. As always, have yourselves a damn good one.